Hello, my name's Griff. Welcome to Aprilia Performance Technical Tip of the Week. Thanks for all your kind comments that you've left us on the Facebook page about getting on with this. Sorry I was a little bit late with this one, not a problem. What we're going to do today is we're going to show you about chain tension. I'm not going to show you how to set your chain tension, unfortunately, because there's people that use this Facebook page that have different types of bikes, so we can't actually sort of give you any kind of accurate idea about what's going on with other types of bikes. If you're in any doubt whatsoever, give us a call at the shop or have a quick look in your owner's manual, something along those lines. But we've got a V4 here at the moment, and what we're going to do is we're going to show you roughly what good chain tension looks like, so you know what you should be ending up with. Tight spots, cleaning the chain, okay, and things like that, just make sure good maintenance. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what a tight spot looks like, what good chain tension looks like, what you should be ending up with. Okay? Now then, with an Aprilia, what they're asking you to do is they're asking you to set up for 25mm of free play between halfway down the swinging arm. So between the actual chain run at the front sprocket and the chain run at the actual rear sprocket, halfway down, approximately here, you only have to be approximate. We're looking for 25mm of free play at what's called at the tightest spot of the chain. Because basically a chain to run without any tight spots is maybe a little unrealistic. So what we'll do is we'll check for tight spots along the chain by doing this. Okay, see if you can see we've got a loose bit there. Okay, keep going, and we've got like a little bit loose there again. Keep going, and let's see what we got. Tight spot, there you go, there's a tight spot there. So what we're looking for to do is set the chain tension 25mm at the tightest spot of the chain, halfway down the chain. If you're in, or not sure, if you're in any doubt, get a rule out and just check to make sure that it's moving. 25mm, that's it, job done. That's what you should be ending up with at the end of the day. Now then, chain maintenance as well, just a quick one. What I want to do is we use these chains. What I want to do is show you how to look after your chain or how to stop your chain from wearing out prematurely. We use this, which is basically a chain cleaner, a non-solvent based chain cleaner, and what we'll do is I'll show you the method that we use. This brush, this chain cleaner on a pallet stand, wash the chain down to make sure that all the road dirt and grit and mud that's on there actually gets off, and we can get it off. We can make sure that we're not turning this chain turning it in prematurely and basically getting all that mud off there so we can stop all of the actual crap and mud that gets on there, stop it turning into a grinding paste. So wash it off with that brush, get some rag, mind your fingers, bit of a health and safety tip, mind your fingers, give it a wipe down along those lines, make sure you keep it clean, okay, along those lines. Then what we do is we use a good quality wet type chain lube. I don't like waxes and I don't like dry chain lubes. The reason being is because what I tend to try and do is try and get the lubricant actually inside the chain. The majority of the chains that we see worn out in this workshop are worn from the inside out rather than from the outside. Bikers are usually pretty good at keeping their chain in order or lubricated, but the problem we've got to see is the reason why they wear out is because they wear out from the inside. So if we use a wet chain lube like this and go from the inside out like that, we're actually getting inside the chain as well. Now if you look at it, when it goes on wet. The reason it goes on wet is because the propellant is wet. Now we need to get the propellant, needs to get the lubricant inside the actual chain lube itself. Now there's O-rings on these. We need to get the lubricant inside. So if you can see this moment, this is wet at the moment. Okay, but what happens is it'll start to dry out. And eventually, I don't know if you can quite see this, but it's starting to string up. So the propellant's actually evaporating, okay, and the lubricant has got inside. So if it flings off, what you're doing is you're either putting it on at the wrong time or you're putting on too much. But eventually, the propellant will evaporate. Can you see my fingerprints in that? I wonder if you can. I'm sure you should be able to. But that's starting to string up quite nicely now. Okay? So, just a quick recap, only a short film, just a quick recap, what we're looking for. 25mm at the tightest spot, halfway down the chain run, at the bottom of the swinging arm. Clean it up with a brush, make sure you get the grinding paste off. Non-solvent type chain cleaners, plenty available, not a problem. If there's any doubt, give us a call at the shop. Wipe it off with a rag. Wet chain lube, put the chain lube on when you get back if you can, while the chain's still warm, things are still moving. That's absolutely perfect. If not, then basically just make sure you put plenty on, but give it plenty of time for the actual propellant to evaporate. If you are in any doubt whatsoever, on how to do this, and if you need a little bit of help, don't hesitate whatsoever to give either myself, Louis, or Gary a call at the shop, and we'll be able to help you out. I hope this helps. Any questions, give us a call, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Cheers.